Do you agree with? I'm assuming you probably agree with some of her sentiments.
Some stuff I agree, but the reason why, really, I don't think there's an age on men when they find love. I just think it's the right woman. When she comes along, they want to change. That's why I put like 55. It might be 60. There's no age on that, but I do believe in far as your worth, meaning you don't have to be old to know what your worth is. I was like this at 19 and 20. And when they go about, if a man is older, he wants a younger girl, he wants her pushover because she doesn't know anything. I need a man.
A pushover?
A man who's going to lead me. And I was like this at 19. I was like this at 20, 21, 22, because my father, who's a leader, who led my mom, who's been married for 43 years old, he instilled that into me. So there is a difference. So yeah, I'm not even attracted by men who, I say, prey on younger women to their benefit. That's a turnoff to me. And it has nothing to do with age. I feel like any woman who, if they knew their worth, would understand I have a voice. I am a woman. It's not about me cutting you off or being disrespectful. It's about a man being a leader and not being intimidated by whatever it might be. So I do get a little irritated when I hear that whole age thing. We want a younger girl. We want a younger girl because that's a weak man.
Yeah.
That's a weak man. He doesn't want the battle. I do also agree that, yes, a woman should allow a man to have a voice. I struggle with that. I was married and I'm now divorced. I had to learn that, to not be so in his face and pointing fingers and trying to break him down. That was my...
Yeah, nigga.
Right. That was me.
Get it right.
Right. So, no, I understand how that feels. Like, let me just calm down. And I found ways to be able to communicate to him like he's a man.
All right, let me ask you a question. So you think a guy that wants a woman that's younger wants a pushover?
Absolutely. That's how what you just said to me is how that sounds to me.
Okay. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Do I want a man that's what?
Would you, if given the chance, would you prefer a man that was taller than you?
That's taller than me?
Yes.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Preference-wise, yes or no?
Preference-wise, my height, yeah.
Okay, bare minimum, right?
Or
if not
minimum.
taller.
If
would
not
you
taller.
want a guy that's stronger than you physically?
Absolutely. He needs to be able to protect me.
Okay. Would you want a man that's makes more money than you?
Yes, preferably. Okay. But if he's there and he has the will to go, we could do it together.
Would you want a man that is more competent than yourself and has more experience than yourself?
No, I need a man that's willing to learn. He doesn't always have to know everything.
Yeah, but should he be more competent than yourself? Because you said you want a man that's leader, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But the competent and being a leader, that's not the same thing.
You can't lead if you're not competent.
Well, on some things, it depends on what we're talking about.
But
so
overall, you want him to be the leader most of the time, correct?
That's his role as a man.
Okay.
To be a leader.
Okay. What if so these are your preferences, correct?
Yes.
And I would argue most women probably want these things, right?
Yes.
What if I said women that want a man who's better than a man of regard are stupid, retarded, short, and weak?
And that's okay. That's your opinion.
No, hold on. I sound stupid, don't I? For saying that.
No, you just sound
it is stupid. Let's call a spade a spade.
That's your opinion.
If I were to say that women are stupid, weak, short, and inadequate for wanting a man that's taller, stronger, and makes more money than them, I would sound like a moron. Because these are hardwired traits that women look for in men, which is natural. It's reality. Why is it that when a man says, I want a younger woman who's going to be feminine and submissive and follow my lead, that's considered being a pushover? Stop the show. Hold on. See what I did there? I took your biological wants and I demonized them. And I sounded like a fucking idiot. Why is it that it's okay for women to demonize a man's biological wants and not be an idiot?
It's not because you're the man. You're supposed to live by core principles. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be the man. That is what God intended for you to be. You are the man. You are the leader. We follow your suit. You're supposed to be, as a man, uplift a woman and get a woman to be on your level.
You didn't answer the question. Why are your biological wants and needs not demonized, but mine are?
Me personally, I haven't demonized them.
You quite literally said a second ago, a man that wants a woman that's going to follow his lead, that's younger than him, is a pushover. But then when I took your biological wants and needs,
I did say that,
and I said them, and I said, "Oh, you're a weak, stupid, incompetent retard." I sound stupid saying that.
Sorry.
Well, why is it okay for women to attack what men want, but if I attack what women want, I sound like an idiot? Men don't attack what women want. We accept it. If I'm a bum as a man, I got to get my money up. I want a bad bitch. I got to get my money up, get my status up, get my clout up, etc. Men understand that we have to perform to get women. Well, why do women, for some odd reason, think that what a man wants is stupid, or he's a pushover, or he's controlling, or this other stuff? Why are our preferences demonized?
I didn't write this. God wrote this. That's your role. I didn't write this. This is biblical. You're the man.
Stop you there. Where in the Bible does it say that?
You're the leader. You guys are the man. You guys are the one who's supposed, like I said, lead. The woman supports her man and uplifts her man. That's how that works.
Okay, but
I didn't write this. This is what we decide to do and change the narrative of what the Bible says. That's something different.
Okay,
but that's your role.
What chapter says?
I don't know the right chapter.
Younger women.
I can't quote it. No, but I know I've read it. And you guys know this.
Not more than me.
But if you read it, then you know it. You know it.
I understand leadership. I'm just saying what portion says, hey, if you're an older guy, don't date younger women. And
I didn't say that. Listen, you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And date whoever you like. Okay. These are my principles and what I believe in. You can date someone, you can be 80 and have a 22-year-old girlfriend. I don't care. But for me, and my standards, and for the women who I try to uplift and empower, I believe that a very strong man, really age shouldn't even be a factor. He should want a queen.
So he should
it should not be an age thing. Whatever age
he should go to work, go to his business, battle all those battles. I'm gonna battle you too.
You said what? No, I'm not gonna battle you.
You just said he should be able to fight.
Yeah,
no,
you said battle.
What is he fighting?
War.
No.
Yeah.
What is he fighting?
What I'm trying to say, once again,
absolutely.
A man is a leader and I follow his lead. Okay, I am his queen. I'm here to support him, and he should support me the same way. And this is a team effort. That's it. And age should not be a factor. And to go back to the reason why I picked the age, I just threw that age out there. But really, in reality, a man finds love whatever age he decides to find love.
See, I like how
no
you said,
age on it.
So age shouldn't be a factor. Fair. We're going to go ahead and kill the Twitch stream. Guys, come on over to YouTube. We're going to kill Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. Come on over to YouTube and Rumble. Rumble.com/Freshandfit and or on YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and say it shouldn't be a factor. How about this? Height shouldn't be a factor for men. Women should date guys that are 5'2". Money shouldn't be a factor either. Girls should date bums.
Go King.
Go King.
It shouldn't be.
But why would you? But why would you? If as a king, as a leader, why would you want to be a bum? Why would you want your family to be in a cardboard box?
Oh no, as a queen, why not accept the guy?
No. You're a king. You're a leader. Why would you want your family homeless on the streets in a cardboard box as a man and a leader?
Damn.
That makes sense.
Why would you want
to see what's going on?
Why would a king want an older woman who's old and she can't give birth properly? And she's like, oh, my back hurts, my neck hurts. It's a king. Why should he have a nice old girl with a big ass walking around Miami who's full of vitality? You know what I'm saying? Why? He's a king, though,
It's just funny to me because, like, here's the thing. You're saying men shouldn't want younger women. It shouldn't be that way. They should just pick a queen. But if I were to go ahead and say, well, it shouldn't be that way, you should find a guy. There's a bunch of bums that are great men, great personalities, can tell you stories for days. Why don't women pick them?
Do you think God really wanted you to pick someone who's homeless and in a box?
Hold on.
No,
do you really think that God wants you to suffer and to be?
Hold on, stop. The logic.
Do you really
think
that's what it attended?
Do you not?
No,
see,
I heard what you said, but
no, the logic is flying
going
over
below
your head.
the surface.
Because you don't see here that on one side men can't have preferences, while they should accept women how they come, but men are supposed to accept.
No,
women.
you can have whatever preference you want. You ask me my opinion.
Your opinion is incorrect, unfortunately,
and I think yours is incorrect. So now where does that leave
What's
us?
incorrect is specifically?
You're saying you basically said that all men want younger women.
Most men.
Most men.
Okay, most and all is too different.
I never said all.
Okay, so I'm just telling you.
Try.
I'm just telling you my opinion and my preference.
But your opinion is incorrect.
And also, you have to factor he might not want kids. What if he doesn't want kids?
Even better.
Yeah.
And so that's, once again, age shouldn't be a factor. There's so many other things.
Then height shouldn't be a factor, and neither should income. But that's asinine for me to say that because women look for these things, correct?
Some.
A majority do.
Some.
A majority of women.
Because they want stability.
Okay.
They want a king.
And men.
They need to feel safe.
And men want a woman that's young.
They want to feel safe.
That's attractive. That they feel safe is going to be able to bear their kids.
As a man, it is your job to make a woman feel safe. So figure it out. Regardless of whatever it is that she needs to do, as a man, it is your job to make a woman feel safe. As a woman,
it's your job to bear children so they don't come out retarded like Leech.
Exactly. So I'm going to say this. So I'm going to say, I want to say this. I want to say this. I get it. I hear you guys. I hear exactly what you're saying. You're saying it from a man's perspective, and I'm saying it from a woman's perspective. You guys all have mothers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, hopefully.
What kind of man would you want your mother to date?
I mean, she had me when she was 20, so.
Regardless, what kind of man would you envision your mother being with? Can I get the cricket sound thing? The thing that goes.
No, because you're deflecting.
No, I'm not deflecting.
You're 1,000% deflecting.
I'm just saying a man is supposed to lead. I just said
cool. And a woman should be able to bear his children, and younger women have a better chance of doing that. Period. Like there's no discussion here. Men since the beginning of time have preferred younger, fertile, attractive women. Women since the beginning of time have preferred men that were taller, stronger, and more competent than themselves. Why is it that the female standard doesn't need to move? Girl should be able to demand whatever she wants. But if I say, okay, well, men want this in return. Whoa, it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't want a woman that's younger because she's a pushover. No, we don't look at y'all and say, you guys are stupid because you want a man that's more competent than you. Why is it that the male standard is always demonized? You're sitting here coping times a million on biological fact. Men universally prefer women that are 18 to 25 years old. They've done studies on this.
I stand on what I said.
Bro.
I mean,
well, I don't know.
All I'm saying is
you don't hear that.
No,
what
I
you
hear
said
you.
is not rooted in reality.
No, I actually hear you guys. I'm not here to like put a man down. I hear you guys loud and clear. Yeah. And I'm a huge advocate on a man as a man and as a woman we play our role. I hear you guys, but at the end of the day, we only go with you guys how you set the tone. That's it. That's our job. That's our role. Shouldn't be an age discrepancy.
And who is more likely to follow the tone? A younger woman who is still moldable, or an older woman who's stuck in her ways?
That's the word I don't like, moldable, and it depends on her upbringing and what her parents instilled in her.
Any woman who
don't use the word mobile. What did you say? No, moldable. I don't like that word. It's like a robot.
Number one, I'm going to use whatever term I want to use.
It's like
your guest on this podcast, number one, don't forget your place.
Yes,
Number two, if I want to say moldable, I'm going to say moldable. It is moldable because a man needs to teach his girl to be the best girlfriend for him. So what does he have to do? He has to mold her to become that woman.
No,
so
you have to show her. God teaches her. She got to follow principles.
Well, guess what? It's 2023, and a lot of these women ain't religious no more.
And that's the problem. So none of them are ready.
Stop interrupting. It's 2023. Men have to adapt to the current world that we're in. Women are more promiscuous than ever before. Women don't have religion. A lot of women don't have a father.
Absolutely.
So what has to happen? The boyfriend has to come in a lot of times, or the masculine figure in her life, a lot of times is going to be the boyfriend or the fiance, whatever it may be. He's got to teach her how to be a proper girlfriend for him. That's a leader. Okay, because a lot of women don't come pre-assembled as they used to be 60, 70 years ago, which is what you guys are referring to. So the guy's got to mold her into the girlfriend he wants. Now, who's more likely to follow his lead appropriately? A younger woman who's more impressionable, or an older woman stuck in her ways that's an entrepreneur, aggressive, assertive, and built herself up?
It depends on her upbringing.
The answer is A. It's the woman that's younger and more impressionable, not the older woman, period. Because the woman that's older, that's built herself up, she's going to be less agreeable, more assertive, more dominant, because that's how she made herself into the woman that she is. When a person is an A-type personality, they're not going to sit there and let someone else dictate how they do things, because that's what made them successful in the first place, being A-type personality. You can't turn it off. That's a lie. I'm an A-type personality myself, so I know that everything that I do, I'm not agreeable. That's just how it is. That's a tenement of successful people.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you look for a woman, do you like a woman who you can mold, or do you like a woman who has a voice and like has an opinion, or do you want a woman who you can she does everything that you say?
Well, let me ask you this to answer it. Why is it that across all Latin countries, right, there's a certain saying, the quieter you are, the more beautiful you are, okay? Since the beginning of time, they've been saying women are to be seen and not be heard. Why is that? Ask yourself. Why do they say it's better? I'm not even Christian, but why do they say it's better to sleep on the roof of a home than share a home with a quarrelsome wife?
Can I just say something? The molding part, what is that? When you say mold, what does that mean?
For example, let's say you meet me for the first time. You don't know what I like. You don't know what I'm about. But over time, I'll tell you, hey, you know what? I'm into this. I'm into this. Then as a woman that wants to be with me, all right, this is what he wants me to be for him. Simple. It's being moldable, being coachable. It's simple.
It's your job to fall into frame. Like, I get what you're saying, like, oh, but a woman's voice, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not saying a woman's opinion is completely irrelevant, but there's a reason why across different cultures since the beginning of time, men have preferred quiet women. Sex, silence, and sandwiches, they make that joke. Men don't really give a shit about opinionated women. No one likes a girl that always has an opinion on everything.
It's a turnoff.
The most annoying thing ever is bringing her girl to a social function, and she's over here talking with everybody, giving her opinion, blah, blah, blah. Men don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. Like,
no,
really don't.
We never said they do.
And I said I agree with that. We never said they do.
Yeah.
We don't care.
We don't care. And I did say that.
Be quiet.
And I said
we got a good man.
So why are we making an argument for being able to give an opinion?
But this is
we didn't.
This is why men like dating younger women, because they're less opinionated. Versus older, it's like, oh, I have an opinion. Don't ask for your opinion.
Because they don't know shit.
But they don't know. They never met Maddie and Caddy.
And they don't know anything.
I feel like we talk less.
Thank God. Yo, I mean, look, man.
I'm just saying.
Look, like I said before, Men overwhelmingly prefer younger women. That's a fact. Okay. Men like women that are more submissive, docile, etc.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And women that are combative, assertive, dominant, which you two are, because you guys are both entrepreneurs. That's cool, but that's less attractive to men.
But we follow principles.
So you only date Christian men?
No, I follow a man who follows certain principles. I actually dated a Moroccan man who was Muslim for 7 years. And we're very good together. And I only broke up with him because he became an alcoholic.
Where's his principles now?
Exactly. Well, that is exactly. But we built a really good business together. We had fun together. We were great together because we both followed certain principles. We respected one another. We valued one another. And look, in the Bible, in the Quran, or whatever book you follow, because you got to follow something. Because if you out here following the streets, you're gonna get.
How do you know?
I've seen it. People are drug suiciding. People are killing themselves. Who is telling these people these things? What are they following? I'll be quiet.
They follow
to a man
Instagram.
who's showing me that they live by certain principles and that they could lead me in the right direction.
You're missing a big point here. That guy probably won't even give you a chance.
He still loves me to this day.
Yes.
We're still
Mark. Look. What you ladies don't understand, right, is that men curve women silently, women curve men overtly. If a guy comes up to you that you don't like, you're gonna tell him, I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, blah blah blah, to get him out of there, or give him a fake number. If a guy meets a girl he doesn't like, he's going to have sex with her, do something casual, never give her the title. The thing is that women don't understand that men curve you silently when you do stupid shit that he doesn't like. He's just never going to tell you. Man, you're really annoying. Damn. Man, you're really loud. Man, you got an opinion about everything. Damn, she's always fighting me on shit. They just don't take you seriously. They keep you in the sex loop only, and that's what it is. So the thing is with y'all is you say, oh, I got these guys hitting me up, blah, blah, blah. Guys that are super masculine, guys that got their shit together, etc. They don't want to come home and have to debate their wife or have a discussion about or hear her opinions. They don't want that shit. They want a girl that's just gonna be quiet, submissive. They already got to go out into the world and fight. They don't want to come home and fight you. Yeah. And this is what older women can't get through their head a lot of the times is that you're never going to be able to compete with a girl that's 21, that's attractive, that's feminine and docile. You're just not. Like, we don't care about your money. We don't care about your status. We don't care about how much of a queen you are. No, we will go ahead and elevate a girl that is a peasant into a queen versus dealing with a woman who thinks she's a queen.
Bro, she made him drink, man.
Yeah,
like she was mad.
And the crazy part is everything he's saying I agree with, though. That's not the argument. We agree with it.
I agree with it. I do disagree.
Yo, my nigga said 7 years? 7 years? No, nigga.
Oh, shit.
7 years.